I'm Thyanel. I'm a cozy RPG streamer. I stream Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I stream for everybody out there who enjoys a good story.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell me your username, if you're an affiliate or partner on Twitch, how long you've been streaming, and your average viewers and current followers.
Okay. So my username on Twitch is Thyanel. I am a Twitch affiliate. I've been streaming, since 2016, I think. So that would be about 7 years now. I only really started taking it seriously over the past couple of years, though. And I currently have 339 followers on Twitch, and I average around 5 viewers, depending on the game.
Perfect. Now let's talk about your analytics for a second. Do you look into that, and what do you do with that data?
When I'm done with my stream, I will look at that email that Twitch sends you that's just really basic. Like, okay, this was the total number of views you had for this stream. You averaged about this or whatever. And then I'll just set it aside for a couple of days so I can come back into it with a fresh headspace. Which that personally helps me out a lot. And because I only stream a couple of days a week, I find it works better for me personally if I go back and look at my analytics dashboard more like just as an overview of the general week, or I'll look at all of that data on more of a monthly basis. When I stream like 2 days a week, I'm streaming separate games on those days. So for me, I will go back through and just sort of average together my results for those particular days as they correspond to that stream and that particular game.
So let's talk about engaging with your audience. How do you do that, whether on stream or on social media?
The big thing that I can take away from everything I've tried is just do not force it. For lack of any other ideas, was more like self-care things. Just like hydrate, stretch, make sure you're sitting properly in a chair, which it seems silly, but those are the things that my community tends to splurge their points on.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about your Go Live notifications. What works and what doesn't?
What doesn't work is just leaving it as the generic, Thyanel is going live sort of thing. So for me, making sure that's personalized in some way, basically just making sure the notification has some form of personality to it or goes with the vibe of the stream itself.
Yeah.
I think it gives them more of an idea of what they're coming into.
Totally. Nice. So how do you adapt with social media algorithm changes?
Oh. So adapting to algorithm changes is probably the most difficult thing. It's better now because you have people out there who will specifically go and analyze social media algorithms, and they can tell you, oh, this works, or oh, that's not how that works anymore. If you use more than, I think it's 5 hashtags, the algorithm considers it spammy.
What tags do you use for your channel, and what works the best?
I'll specifically tag for I'm asexual and non-binary, so I'll throw that in there if people are looking for that. I've gotten some engagement from the tags that I use that are more for the vibe of the stream, but I'll also tag now if I'm streaming an MMO for the specific expansion content or the piece of content that I'm specifically streaming at that point. Just, it's another way to give people an idea of what they're coming in for, because they might be looking for that specific sort of thing.
So how do you get creative and stand out from the rest?
But when I started working with TikTok as a platform, for some reason, the idea of sharing clips there never entered my mind initially. So for me, when I started that account, my content there is a lot of original characters and creating stories with those characters and other creators on the platform. Because storytelling is really important to me, just in general, but also I will, share stories about the games I play, the journeys I go on with those characters. I will I've actually dressed as those characters. I will do that while I'm live too. I feel like it adds a fun layer to things, really.
When you started taking streaming seriously to now, is there anything that kind of changed that you're like, wow, that really, really helped me?
Yeah, definitely. My early streams, they were garbage. I'm not exaggerating. They were not great. Like, technical issues aside, everything I was doing at the time was focused more on the game that I was playing as opposed to like me, I guess. Like, everything just completely lacked personality. The minute I realized that, I was starting to actually develop a community of people who would stick around regardless of the game, was when I just sort of started opening up a bit more, and I let them see more of the person on my end of the screen. Because, like, at the end of the day, people might show up for the game, but they're sticking around for the streamer. So you sort of have to let your community see you and the kind of person that you are.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was my last question. Do you have any final thoughts? Or are you feeling pretty good?
Try not to compare yourself to somebody else, because they're at a different place in their journey than you are, first of all. Where you are in your journey is not where somebody else is. Please do not compare yourself to them. You will get there eventually. And it's much more natural and more rewarding that way, I think.
I agree. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yay, good. All right. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'll talk to you right afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, YouTube.